Hey, fellow aero enthusiasts. Ever wondered how a jet engine works in a fighter jet? In this video, we will take a look at the working of a jet engine in a fighter jet in the next 5 minutes. But before we start, let's get one thing clear. A jet engine works on the basic principle of the third law of motion, which states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Without further ado, let's get into the working mechanisms of an engine in a fighter jet. Most jet engines work the same way, whether on a commercial airliner or a military aircraft. However, fighter jets have something special. Fighter jets, unlike passenger jets, are designed for speed and agility. They need engines that can provide maximum thrust in a short amount of time. This is where afterburners come in. Afterburners are supplementary combustion chambers that are placed at the end of the primary combustion chamber. They are used to increase thrust, usually when a fighter jet needs to take off or climb rapidly. Now let's take a look at the different components of a jet engine. 1. The inlet. The inlet, located at the front of the engine, is responsible for capturing, slowing down and compressing the air entering the engine. 2. The compressor. Once the air enters the engine, it passes through the compressor, which compresses the air to increase the pressure and temperature. 3. The combustion chamber. The compressed air then enters the combustion chamber, where it mixes with fuel and ignites, creating a high-pressure, high-temperature gas. 4. The turbine. The hot gases created in the combustion chamber pass through the turbine, driving it, and producing mechanical energy to turn the compressor at the front of the engine. 5. The exhaust. Finally, the exhaust gases leave the engine through the exhaust nozzle, providing the thrust required to move the aircraft at high speeds. Now comes the exciting part, the afterburners. Afterburners are essentially a secondary nozzle that introduce extra fuel into the exhaust gases after they have been through the turbine. This extra fuel increases the temperature and velocity of the exhaust gases, which produces additional thrust. Afterburners are a critical component of modern aircraft engines, particularly those used in military jets designed for high speed and combat maneuvers. They are a type of secondary nozzle that is attached to the engine's exhaust system, and they work by introducing additional fuel into the exhaust gases that have already passed through the turbine. When the fuel is injected, it burns and creates a hot and high-pressure stream of exhaust gases that are forced through the afterburner nozzle, producing additional thrust and propelling the aircraft forward. One of the main advantages of afterburners is that they can significantly increase the power and speed of an aircraft without adding too much extra weight or size. This makes them particularly useful for fighter planes that need to be able to maneuver rapidly and react quickly in combat situations. Another benefit of afterburners is that they allow aircraft to reach supersonic speeds, which is necessary for many military applications. However, afterburners also have some drawbacks. One major disadvantage is that they use a lot of fuel, which can be very expensive and also reduces the aircraft's range and endurance. Additionally, afterburners produce a lot of heat and noise, which can be a safety hazard for the pilot and ground crew. Finally, afterburners can also create significant environmental impacts due to the high emissions of carbon dioxide and other pollutants. Therefore, their use is often restricted or limited in civilian aircraft to reduce environmental damage. However, this process drinks up a lot of fuel, so fighter jets only use afterburners when they need an extra boost of speed or lift. Plus, they have a limited time that they can use the afterburners. To conclude, jet engines in fighter jets are sophisticated machines with complex parts working together to produce incredible amounts of thrust. Jet engines are one of the most fundamental and critical components of modern fighter jets. These sophisticated engines consist of numerous complex parts working in harmony to produce incredible amounts of thrust, ensuring that the aircraft can achieve supersonic speeds and execute maneuvers with precision and efficiency. Some of the key components of jet engines include the compressor, combustion chamber, turbine, and nozzle. These parts work together in a highly synchronized manner to compress air, mix it with fuel, ignite it, and then release it through a nozzle to generate forward thrust. The highly advanced technology that powers jet engines in fighter planes is constantly evolving, with newer models being developed to increase efficiency, reduce fuel consumption, and enhance maneuverability. The critical importance of these engines in modern combat cannot be overstated. The performance and reliability of a jet engine can often spell the difference between success and failure in a mission. In conclusion, jet engines are highly sophisticated machines designed to harness enormous forces and ensure that fighter planes can perform their designated tasks effectively, efficiently, and with precision. They often operate at high temperatures and pressures to provide maximum thrust in a small space. The afterburners, in particular, provide the fighter jets with an additional boost of speed, making them agile and effective during combat situations. So, there you have it, folks. We hope this video gave you some insights into the working of jet engines in fighter jets. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on all things aerospace. Thanks for watching.